Hello everybody, this is SparklingMiloticXD. And are you guys ready for another adventure in the Cavern Zone? Because I'm sure not tired of this area yet. We've only been here like 5 times. It's more than any other area so far. But in the last episode, we just got done getting 2 of the secret words we need to go further in the Granite Zone. And now we are here for one specific reason. And that's to get the last word from Snorlax. So you guys know where Snorlax is, right? He's in the hot spring. Which apparently I can't find because I'm just that stupid. Oh, it's right next to Drifloon. I'm... bleh. So Mawil's walking away. Why? It's you again. I have something to say to you. Thank you. Phew, that took me a while. Yeah, it took you like 8 episodes to say that. You made it to the Cavern Zone, a wonderful place to be. I love your smile. Please visit us again. Mawile is now your friend. So apparently Mawile just friends you after all the, the Granite Zone stuffs. So let's talk to Snorlax. What? A secret word? You must have been to the Granite Zone. All this time you thought I was just lazy and sleepy, which you are. Well, actually I've been testing you. Don't worry, you've passed my test. You never cease to work hard for the PokéPark. So here goes. My secret word is rainbow. Snorlax is now your friend. And I think with that, we have every Pokemon in the Cavern Zone. Yes, we do. We finally have all the Pokemon in the Cavern Zone at long last. So now, all I need is the Pokemon from the, the Fire Zone, of course, the Magma Zone. And we need the Pokemon from the Granite Zone and the other area upcoming. Oh yeah, and after a little while, Drifloon will, when you talk to Drifloon, like a lot of times, he'll not only be your best friend, but you'll be able to travel around for free. Now that's very, very helpful because we don't want to waste our berries anymore. We want to buy upgrades, right? And upgrades are freaking expensive in this game. Alright, now let's talk to Flygon now that we have all 3 secret words. Come on. You've done it! You've collected all the secret words, love, peace, and rainbow. The builders of the ruins also made the Sky Pavilion. It's built with love and peace in mind. You've now honored the promise, so we acknowledge that you are worthy. You may travel onward. And now, the other part of the map is now open for us to explore. But, since you've opened the gate to every zone, it's not surprising that we've already heard of you. You may well succeed. Do you recall the ground shaking a while ago? Bad things are happening to the PokéPark. You may find out once you reach the Sky Pavilion. Please restore peace to the PokéPark. I'm counting on you. But before you, go to the Sky Pavilion and such, I don't know if you can actually go to the Sky Pavilion. Is the Pokemon blocking you? Let me check really quick. Yes, Jumpluff is blocking the way, and that's because you need to clear Salamence attraction first. The origins of the attractions lie deep within ancient times. The ones who built these ruins are said to have passed them down to our ancestors. Don't you need my prison piece? We play Salamence's air ace. You will have to give me 40 berries, yada yada yada. Okay, come this way, we will get started. Salamence's air ace. Smash the targets in the air as you fly. Aim for a high score. Tilt the Wiimote left and right when you want to make a turn. Tilt your Wiimote backward or forward if you want to move up or down. Press 2 to perform a move. Fly into targets or press 2 to break them to score points. Go through targets or shoot them to receive points. Blue targets score the fewest, red the more, and gold the most. Aim for a high score by breaking as many. Blah, we already know that. So, of course, I don't have the skillful Pokemon for this zone, so I'm just going to be using Honchkrow. This is basically the same as Pelipper's attraction, only this time you're shooting targets. And Honchkrow tips his hat. Well, it's not really a hat, it's part of his head. But yeah, just shoot targets. I think the gold targets are going to be in the most awkward places in the world. So you might want to shoot them quickly. Also, these are inverted controls, so when you move... So when you point the Wiimote down, you'll go up. And when you point the Wiimote up... Well, bleh. When you point the Wiimote up, you'll go down. When you point the Wiimote down, you'll go up. I'm not too big of a fan of inverted controls in flying shooters, but... Oh, well, I guess I'll have to roll with it. But these attractions aren't way too hard. These attractions are actually pretty fun. These are reskins, but hey, they're fun in their own right, if you ask me. They're fun for the split second of time you play them. And hey, I already got the prison piece. So that was easy as cake. Alright, let's grab our... Well, I don't think this is our last prison piece, is it? I'll let you have my prison piece. Yes! I think we only need one more. I sometimes wonder if attractions are not to test their strength. Are they to test something else? I can almost feel what this is. Be that as it may, the Sky Pavilion is close now. Tell Jumpluff that you have cleared my attraction. He'll allow you to travel beyond the ruins. Salmons is now your friend. Would you like to save a record? Nah. So, with that, we have all the prison pieces except one. Now, the area coming up right here... Actually, I think we need to do a test from Jumpluff over here first. We watched the ruins. It's our duty. We honored the promise we made to our friends in ancient times. Well done, you cleared salvage attractions. Blah, blah, blah. I honor you to become my friend. Oh. You must talk to Shaman. Shaman? Oh my god, Shaman. Yeah, guys, if you guys didn't know, my favorite Pokemon is actually Shaman, not Milotic. But this area coming up right here is probably the smallest area in the whole entire game. Ooh, this area looks like... It looks beautiful. And apparently we have an attraction there, but the attraction, the Pokemon who, you know, hosts the attraction is no longer here, at least not right now. And let's talk to Blossom. Have you come from the Granite Zone? It's been a while since we last had a visitor. I know little about other zones. The PokéPark contains many mysteries, don't you agree? A long time ago, I picked up something cool in the beach zone. What? Are you here to see Mew? You should talk to Shaman. Yeah, we're gonna talk to Shaman. The Shaman is right over here, where all the flowers are. And sorry about that, Ferret. I didn't know you were right there. Well, hello, a visitor from another zone? That doesn't happen too often. What? Is this a Sky Pavilion? Why, of course it's not. Certainly not. This is the wonderful, beautiful, amazing Flower Zone. Even more amazing, you'll find the Sky Pavilion high above us here. I'd love to guide you there, but I can't right now. You see, the precious mirror we need to do that is missing. And that means we can't find the Sky Pavilion at the moment. So what do we do now? Are we screwed? Well, no. Come over here and talk to Mareep. And maybe he'll have something to say about this. When the ground last shook, the mirror fell off the dais. Rayquaza's not around to help us find it. Will you look for it? It fell toward the big tree in the meeting place. So, you know what that means, guys. We gotta go back to the meeting place. But before you do that, talk to Drifloon right here. And he'll be your easy access here. Drifloon has arrived. So, you know what we gotta do, guys. We gotta go back to the meeting zone and find that mirror. Hey, friend, I can take you anywhere. You can do anything. Alright, Rayquaza, you lazy bum. Why didn't you help the Pokemon in the Meadow Zone look for the mirror? Look, the balloon is inflated. It will be ready to fly soon. My fireworks look great. I want Mew to see them too. What about you, Pikachu? Did you find the Sky Pavilion? There's a zone full of flowers behind the Granite Zone? Wow. Let's fly there in this balloon. So you can find the pavilion if you find the mirror, right? Aha, I have it. I saw something shiny just now. It is at the top of the treehouse. So, we're going to be climbing the treehouse for the very first time. I've never actually bothered to climb this place before because there was nothing to do here. I'm glad to meet you. I've been studying you so closely, I can act like you. Let's be friends. Yeah, on the way, I'm going to be talking to some Pokemon up here. Basically, Mr. Mime Jr. can tell you pretty much anything you need to know, but we already know about all that stuff, so we don't need to recap. I think there's another Pokemon up here. It's Burmy. Huh? You're friends with the builder of this comfortable house? Will you be a friend of mine too? Yeah, you can get 2 Pokemon if you, I think you can get only 2 Pokemon if you, come up here. Would you like to talk about the park shaking? This is basically, the story of the game, kind of. I never actually listened to what Burmy has to say, but it's basically, I think it's just story plot, but well, if you've been keeping up with my Let's Play, well, we don't necessarily need to do that now, do we? And, I think I've already gotten Abra. Which are the zones we like to know more about. This is basically if you want to know more about the zones, and I think the friends in the zones. But, again, this is a 100% complete Let's Play, so if you're following with me, you don't need to use Abra or any of that. If I can actually get up to the top of the tree, that'd be really nice, Pikachu. My goodness. And no, the controls are not that bad, I swear. So go up to the top, and you have found a mirror. You should take it to the dais in the flower zone. And this instantly takes you to the flower zone, if I do believe. Yes, it does. However, this is going to take... You guys know the drill. This is going to take, like, maybe a couple of seconds. And I have nothing to talk about during this part of the game, so... I'll be back in 3 seconds. Alright, we are finally back to kick some tail. So let's put the mirror in the dial. And watch the magic happen. A beam of light just shot out into the sky. And, oh, what is that? Oh, holy crap, it's Rayquaza, and it's not trying to kill us. You're the one who returned the mirror to the dais. Let me thank you. You want to go to the Sky Pavilion? Then work with your friends and clear the last attraction. This is the last attraction in the whole entire game, folks. I'm in charge of this. I'm in charge of it. Let me say this. The Sky Pavilion can't be reached until you've cleared every single attraction. Make sure you cleared every attraction before you come here. Though, I think it's required that you play every single attraction before you come here anyway. Well, not so much Pelipper's, but you know. But, again, make sure you do every single attraction, or otherwise you won't be able to play this attraction. I see you are collecting prison pieces. Do you want to play Rayquaza's Balloon Panic? I'll ask you for 40 berries, so will you or won't you? Yes. Let's start, follow me. This is probably, in my opinion, the best attraction in the whole entire game. Score high by going through circles and on the Rayquaza balloon and then zapping targets. When you begin, tilt the Wiimote to steer. Be careful not to fall off. Don't fall off. I never fell off of Rayquaza's balloon before, so I don't know exactly what happens. But don't fall off. Go through circles to receive points. Yellow circles score the fewest, red more, and multicolor ones the most. Your score will go down if you hit Voltorb or Electrode used to the jump. You'll fall from Rayquaza's balloon if you go near the edges. This will cause your score to go down. Once you reach Rayquaza's head, hold the Wiimote so the sensor faces the screen. You'll see a pointer. Press A to shoot the flying targets. The more you hit, the higher you'll score. This is probably the most in-depth game. Well, it's not really the most in-depth game. It has a lot of things going for it, I'll say that. Well, I already played Balloon the last episode, so let's do something more, you know, more bizarre. Let's do Rhyperior. Alright, so basically like the attraction said, try not to fall off, and if you're doing heavier Pokemon like Rhyperior, then this is gonna feel a little bit more awkward to you. I guess that's I guess that is what makes this attraction somewhat hard. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. If you don't feel comfortable going for those rings, then don't go for them because you might fall off. However, I have played this game several times when I was a kid, and I feel comfortable enough that I can actually go for the rings without falling off. And I couldn't go for those rings right there because Rhyperior is a hunking beast. And here's where you're going to want to, you know, transition and start shooting stuff with Rock Blast. I don't know exactly what Rhyperior is shooting with. Oh yeah, don't shoot the targets with X's on them. You'll lose points. And I think if 2 or more targets are in your, you know, little target thing, then you'll actually shoot them too. So that's actually a good thing to note. Rayquaza will come by every now and again to give you targets that are worth 2,000 points. Make sure you shoot them too, because of course you're going to need a lot of points. But I already beat the high score by 16,000 points and 500, so what the hell. That wasn't hard at all. You got 300 berries and a new record. We've got the last piece. Flying Pokemon, swimming Pokemon, running Pokemon, powerful Pokemon. This world is full of many kinds of Pokemon. No one can succeed. No one can succeed with all the attractions all by themselves. Bleh. Attractions are there to test your friendship. Only friends who combine their power can reach the Sky Pavilion. You have received the prison piece. Now, all the prison pieces are gathered together. Take them. Go to the Sky Pavilion. With Shaman as your guide, follow the light of the pavilion mirror. Rayquaza is now your friend. So, we can now officially go to the Sky Pavilion. However, I'm not gonna do that quite yet. I still have a lot of things to do here. Like, I've gotta make friends. Lots and lots of friends. So, in the next episode, guys, I'll be taking care of the Pokemon you can find in the Granite Zone. And the Pokemon you can find in the Meadow Zone. I'll see you guys then.